Hello and welcome to my channel. Today, thanks to the kindness of my patrons, we are diving into a Sylvari Fashion Wars showcase. And like my new Fashion Wars of VOD, includes light, medium and heavy armours for both the male and female Sylvari avatar. This video is to help new players just getting started with their Fashion Wars adventures, with some easy to unlock good looking kit, as well as a few more challenging sets too. Now, if you're very new to Guild Wars and have no idea how to modify your character's appearance, click here for my mini guide on the basics of character customization. To make life easy, in the description and the pinned comment below, there are timestamps as well as links to the Guild Wars 2 wiki for each and every set shown here. Now, I will talk about how to unlock each of these sets, but the wiki will give you a step-by-step guide. I will be a bit repetitive in this, because people tend to jump about looking at the items they're interested in, so please forgive me. So let's tarry not and jump into some eye candy goodness for all you beautiful tree children out there. Mistforged Triumphant Heroes Armour is a World v World Ascended set. Now you will need to unlock the Triumphant Heroes set first, which you do with World v World skirmish tickets. You will also need a 500 World v World rating and to spend 2,500 skirmish tickets, as well as the gifts of War's Prosperity, War's Prowess and War's Dedication for each piece. This is one of the hardest sets to unlock in the VOD, so consider it more aspirational. Inquest Light Armour is a dungeon set from the Crucible of Eternity. You'll need 1,380 knowledge crystals, the dungeon's currency, to unlock this set. Dungeon vendors can be found in Lion's Arch at Fort Mariner, north of the Vigil's Centre House Point of Interest. You can unlock this set via the Crucible of Eternity dungeon reward track for both World v World and PvP. Nightmare Court Light Armour is another dungeon set, but this time from the Twilight Arbor, where you will need, yes again, 1,380 dungeon tokens, this time Deadly Blooms. This set can also be obtained by the Twilight Arbor dungeon reward track for PvP and World v World players. Nightmare Court is one of my favourites since launch, and it's held its own. Snapdragon is a Sylvari cultural armour, tier 1. The whole set will set you back about 3 gold and can be purchased at the Grove on the Quester's Terrace from the vendor Anama. Cultural armours can also be purchased from script traders in World v World Borderlands and the Eternal Battlegrounds at a reduced rate in exchange for badges of honour. Links below for the details on that. And yes, another cultural armour because they are just so awesome. So this is Orchid tier 2. The set will cost you 7 gold, 10 silver, which again you can buy at the Grove, Quester's Terrace, this time from Anwar, as well as of course strict traders in World v World Borderland camps and the Eternal Battlegrounds. Warlord's Light Armour is a PvP/World v World set, which is obtained by the World v World Skirmish reward track, specifically the final reward chest for Bronze tier, as well as PvP reward tracks as a final reward chest for all the tiers of that track. If you have ever wanted a reason to jump into World v World and PvP, well, this relatively new armour set is a fairly good one. Dryad is tier 3 Sylvari cultural armour, sold again in the Grove at the Quester's Terrace by Imma. It's the most expensive cultural tier, costing 119 gold for all 6 pieces, and like all cultural gear can be purchased from script traders in World v World camps. Links below for details. Heritage is one of the rare free-to-apply skins unlocked by the Hall of Monuments achievements. these achievements are earned in the original Guild Wars games, and there are lots of wonderful and unique skins to unlock with it, which you can still do today if you go back into the old world. It's well worth a look. Links below if you want to dive into that. The Bounty Hunter's Light Armour is a Path of Fire reward set for completing champion and legendary bounties throughout the Crystal Desert. But of course there is the Crystal Desert reward track for PvP and World v World players too, which rewards the same set. You will need to own Path of Fire to unlock this armour. Armour of the Lich is a dungeon reward set from the ruined city of Ra and the World v World PvP reward track of the same name. The set is an 8-piece exotic armour and will cost you 1,380 shards of Zeiton if you're going to do it via dungeon running. Now, if you're wanting a decidedly dark side look, this set is great, especially on the male avatar. Worn best by Kaith, of course. Firstborn is tier 3 Sylvari medium cultural armour. It will cost you, again, 119 gold from Imma at the Grove or the Skrit Borderlands traders. It dies a treat, but sadly we have not gotten our hands on the crystalline version yet. Fingers crossed for that one in the future. We head back to the Twilight Arbor and the Nightmare Court for this dungeon gear. Honestly, if you want that Sylvari aesthetic without having to roll a salad, the Nightmare Court gear is still the best option after 7 years. I hope the devs add some new organic looking armors in the future, but for now this has still got a lot of win. Priory's historical medium armour is an Order of Tyria set specifically for the Dormant Priory. To purchase this, you must have one character on your account who has chosen the Priory as their order during the personal story. This set is sold on a Loch Ness Pass map inside the Dormant Priory at the Priory Archives by Agnes Broquet. Requiem is from Season 4 of The Living World, specifically a Star to Guide Us episode. It's linked to the Convergence of Sorrow 2 Requiem achievement, but you will need to complete the Convergence of Sorrow 1 Elegy achievement to unlock this set. Both are collection achievements. Links below for full details on that. Triumphant medium armour is earned through completing the Triumphant reward track for World v World or PvP. The Triumphant armours have 3 tiers, this being the base set and the easiest to unlock. Honestly, I love the delicate inlay detail on this armour. It is lovely. Starting with Warlords again, and in case you missed the last one, this is a PvP and World v World set which is obtained via their reward track systems. Links below for details on that. I love the whole Warlord series and welcome wholeheartedly any new rewards earned via gameplay, especially for World v World and PvP, which deserves much more love than it gets. Spearmarshals is a Path of Fire Karma vendor armour, which can be purchased with the trade contracts from renowned heart vendors throughout Alona. Links below. You will need to spend 134,694 karma and 1,170 trade contracts to get it. If you're not a crafter, named variants of these skins drop monthly from the crate of the first spear, links below. Runic armour is acquired at the Eye of the North. You can use your karma to purchase it. The full set will set you back 1,048,500 karma, or if you've got the gold, 2,500, or if you are a striker mission runner, a ton of crystalline shards. Links below for all the information you need. Funerary is a path of fire armour that can be purchased from the Primeval Steward in the Tomb of the Primeval Kings on the Desert Highlands map. The whole set costs you 72 Elegant mosaics, which are a map currency earned by completing legendary bounties in the Crystal Desert, and you'll have to spend 12 gold too. The Bounty Hunter's set is a Path of Fire armour which drops from completing bounties in the Crystal Desert. Because there is no vendor for these pieces, they are harder to collect than the Funerary, but well worth the time for all that spiky glory. Grasping Dead is a dungeon heavy armor set from the ruined city of Ra, found on the Cursed Shore map, and of course this set can also be earned via Warlord and PvP reward tracks of the same name. All the Ra sets cost 1,380 shards of Zaitan if you earn it via dungeon running, and it is a thing of beauty. And yes, we have another Sylvari cultural skin, this time tier 3 and Oaken, which has been my go-to look for my Sylvari Guardian since launch. Again, it's sold at the Grove on the Quester's Terrace by Imma for 119 gold. Now remember, only Sylvari players can purchase, wear, or even preview Sylvari cultural armours. Mistforged Triumphant Hero's Armour appears yet again, and I'm sorry, but I have kind of fallen in love with this set. It's a World v World Ascended if you weren't here before, and again, you will need to unlock the Triumph's Hero set first, which you can do via World v World Skirmish claim tickets and PvP as well. You'll need a 500 World v World rating and to spend 2,500 skirmish tickets, as well as growing into the Mistforged gifts of prosperity, prowess, and dedication for each piece. The Flame Legion heavy set is a dungeon armour from the Citadel of Flame found on the Fireheart Rise map. It costs, again shockingly, 1,380, this time char shards. Links below to the location of the vendor and information about the PvP World v World reward tracks of the same name. If you like a fiery effect, this is a winner. I love the shape and the textures of the armour, it's beautiful. The last female set is the Armour of Koda from the Honour of the Waves dungeon found in Frost Gorge Sound, and again, you will be unsurprised to hear that it will cost you 1,380 symbols of Koda if you want to purchase this from running the dungeon, or you can do it via the World v World reward track of the same name. It's a very underrated set and deserves much more love than it gets. And not wanting to buck the trend, we're starting with, for the boys, Warlord heavy armor. Yeah, okay, so it's just starting, so bear with me. And again, if you have been jumping about and missed where you get this from, it is a World v World PvP reward track set. Links below for details on that. It's one of the more realistic armor sets in the game, and honestly, anything that encourages players to jump into World v World or PvP is an absolute winner. Those guys need all our support. Pit Fighters is one of the easiest sets to unlock in this VOD and is purchased from karma vendors throughout the game for less than 3,000 karma. and you can get it in exchange for badges of honour in World Borderland maps from the Armour Masters. It's a great set for anyone wanting that gladiator look, or just simply to show off your avatar's taut torso, and don't we all love that? Here we have Nightmare Court yet again, because honestly there are very few Sylvari themed armours in the game outside the cultural set, and we could really use some more, please devs. Now again, if you have jumped ahead to look at this set, you can look this via the Twilight Arbor World and PvP reward tracks, or by running the dungeon where you'll have to collect 1,380 deadly blooms and then exchange them at the dungeon vendors. Links below, all the information you need, and it's so nice. And another Inquest armour here. We had light, and this is the heavy from the Crucible of Eternity. Again, you will need to collect 1,318 knowledge crystals to get this set from vendors found in Lion's Arch or from the World reward track of the same name. It's honestly one of the unsung hero eye candy bits of gear that is rarely seen in game, and it is absolutely exquisite and deserves so much more love than it gets. And finally, the last armour is the Bounty Hunter's Heavy. Yeah, I know. And again, it's a rare drop from completing bounties in the Crystal Desert, so you'll need to have the Path of Fire expansion to collect this. Look, I am just in love with the shape language and just bombast of this gear. It is beautiful and looks deadly. So that's my Sylvari Fashion Wars personal picks for new players. Do share your favourite Sylvari attire with me at Crichton_Herald on the Twitterverse. And if you are an Asura and or human player, fear not, for I will be showing you all lots of love and dedication in the not too distant future. So please do like this video if indeed you did like it. Subscribe for more Fashion Wars goodness in the future, and please do show some love to Arthur, Why You Need My Name, Cody, Kildare, Carbon Molini, Jolly Joe Star, Dark Griever, and all my wonderful, fantabulous Patreons, without whom I would be unable to dedicate the time and resources I do to my content. I can never thank you all enough. If you'd like to join my band of nerdy awesome for exclusive lore videos, links to my Patreon page below, and if you feel inspired to jump into Guild Wars 2, there are referral links down there as well for both the free-to-play game and the Path of Fire expansion, which now includes all the content from the Heart of Thorns expansion as well, thanks to the generosity of Arenanet and their partner program, of whom I am a proud affiliate. Using any of these referral links directly supports my channel, because you, my dear friend, not a penny more. But sadly, we have come to the very end, so until we meet again, please stay safe, stay awesome, and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.